Hello, and welcome everybody. My name is Triathlon Todd, and this is my third playlist for YouTube. In this game, we're going to be playing Little Big Workshop. It's an automation game. My other two playlists are on Factorio, also another automation game. It's the type of games that I love to play. And my goal for this series is to play it all the way through. I've done the tutorial levels off screen, and so I have a little bit of understanding of what's going on, and I've also seen about an hour and a half of other players playing this game. So we'll go all the way to completion if we can. I don't know if there is an end goal for this game, but we'll try to do what seems like a reasonable amount of everything of the game. And I'm going to aim for about 45 minutes per episode. Just so we're not going, too in depth in each episode, and we'll just cut it off at approximately that time, and we'll just move on to the next episode each time. So I'm glad you could be here, and let's get going. So, like I said, I had run the tutorial, so that's why it says continue over here on the left. But I'm just going to go to new game, create factory. How about I thought and start. So you see we're in a kind of on a tabletop environment, and this is just kind of, it has a lot of cute graphics, but there's a lot of complexity into this game. It's not just a simple kids game, although the kids could easily get into it. There is no mature themes or anything like that, and I will keep to the same. But the worst word you'll hear me say is crap. Everything else is milder than that, so this will be a family-friendly stream as well. So here we go. We got off of the main menu there. It says you can change the priority of a contract at any time. Don't forget you can set priority on the workstation as well. Just little tips that come up every time. Press any key to continue. Okay. This game came out less than a month ago. It's November 2019 when I'm filming this, and it came out in October. So we're just doing the intro screens right now. That right there is a factory that we are going to automate. Make all sorts of little products. And we get two players come in and lay flat on their back. Camera movement. WASD or the right mouse button. So, this game does allow you to rotate the perspective like this. I will try to keep it in the standard perspective, just because there's not a whole lot of need to rotate except for some weird mini games that pop up every once in a while. But our phone is ringing, and it's a giant phone because, well, this is on a tabletop, so. Hello! Hello there, I just opened a new shop close to your factory, and seeing as you are new here, maybe we could help each other out. Get yourself a workbench and take a look around. I'll call again in a bit. This is the beginning of the tutorial, but what I'll do is go up here and skip tutorial. I'll just explain stuff as we're going on. That way we're not having to fumble through and do everything. Because some of the tutorial is, use this button to do this and all that stuff, which I can quickly explain. So, first thing we need to do. This is down here in the bottom left is our menu for workbenches, also for utility, being shelves to store stuff on, scrap container. They come with a scrap container and 3 rooms. You have the ability, when you need to purchase more land out here. They come with a cost, of course. You can also do expansion of your factory just by getting out your construction planner and then expanding out your walls, and you can, most of this is customizable, but this is how you start. You have 2 workers, and it asks for we'll take a look at everything before we go. Milestones is your goals. Right. First one was about tutorial, and yes, I did that already. And we also said we'd skip it for this one. So our goal is to deliver more than 100 products, complete at least 3 client challenges, Clients will come to us with requests, and then if you complete those requests, then you gain standing with that client, and you also gain a certain amount of money. You start off with 20,000 coins, but it does go down because your workers do cost you money per day, and since I'm talking, it's slowly going down. And then execute a plan with a billboard linked to it. A billboard links together 2 of your or more of your workstations, and reach factory level 5. Well, down here, I am factory level 1. I have 0 XP. That's that. R&D, your tech tree for this game. And this section needs to upgrade. Various points. You start off with 1 point. And there's always, up here in the question mark, you can go get details, all sorts of things. Alright, got it. So let's open up our tech tree. We do start off with 1 point. We can devote it to something. Our choices, these require 2, so can't do it. And we haven't unlocked these tiers of the tech tree yet. So billboards, use to link workstations together. This allows you to control and assign jobs to them as a group rather than individually. Or storage management. Improve your logistics by using special zones. Unlocks export and workstation zones. I will get the billboard. Did we get it? Yeah, we got it. Okay. So we have that. And that's it. Workers, I have 2. They're both operators, and there's also haulers. Haulers are cheaper, but they cannot operate the machines. They just move the logistics around. Okay. Inventory, this is all my parts, products, and machines. Currently 0. You do have to create break rooms for your workers. That will keep them standing upright, because if they get they will work until they get exhausted and just keel over from that exhaustion. So I'm going to devote this first room down here in the southern end to doing the actual work. This room is going to be my storage area because my loading bay is here. Everything comes in or out through the loading bay. And we're going to make this one a break room. But let's get... okay, so I'm skipping ahead a bit. So, inventory, client relations. Crazy Steve was that guy that started at the beginning of the tutorial asking for us to set up a workbench. So, you have Crazy Steve, you have Swakia, kind of like I take off on IKEA, and they generally ask for furniture. Bros and Biceps, they ask for sports stuff. Cool name. Mitzarella wants vehicles. And then Inco Inc. wants robotics type stuff. And they'll come to us with various requests. But each of them have a level of acquaintance with them, things like that. But right now, we only have Crazy Steve that talks to us. That was about the inventory. Okay, client relations. Verbs rankings. These are a whole bunch of competitors. Nemesis will occasionally throw wrenches into our plans. They are the big guys. We are at the bottom. We are number 26. There we go. So, as we get better, we'll get higher. Okay. Economy and statistics. This is balance sheet, pretty much. How much you're making, how much you're losing, all that stuff. We're on day 1. We're almost reached the end of it. You can go to different speeds. There's no point in going any faster because we're just losing money right now due to our workers. So far, lost 26 bucks. Or maybe that's current, I guess, per hour. Yeah, because we're down 200 some just by sitting here idle. Okay. We have 2 idle operators. That's that orange button down at the bottom. We have 0 break rooms because we have nothing put in the break rooms. Alright, so let's take care of a little bit of break room stuff. You have break points and you have break point recovery things. In general, any item in the break room is good. It helps your workers recover. And they do cost money though. 1,800 bucks just for this vending machine. Vendotron, 1,800. Order. So it's going to come on the truck. Oh, there it comes. There's a button indicating it's coming. And the truck backs up. Gets in there. And everything comes in boxes like that if it needs some assembly. Okay, so let's get to making stuff. We have not covered the market yet. The market is where you can pick which products you want to make. Started off with the challenges. We were challenged by Crazy Steve before to make 3 gnomes. Needs 3 reward, 3,000 coins. Reputation is what you gain with him that we were looking at before with the clients. And you have 50 days to do it. Basically, it's a learn how to do stuff kind of mission. So we'll accept. You need to create all these from scratch within the given time to receive the full reward. Make sure you're playing this properly. Okay? Obviously, the first thing they ask you to make is going to be fairly simple. So go to Plan Product. It'll bring up your blueprint screen. Alright, so if it had certain requirements as to the quality of the workmanship, it would show up here, but there are none. They just want you to make something. So your checklist of things to do, design production process, well, that's simple. This one is a very simple one. It will get very complicated later on. Choose materials. It's already chosen for you. It's this. A wood chunk. You don't even get to choose which type of wood. And then match target attributes. Well, we don't have any, so already done. Buy workstations. This is coming up red because I can't do it. Because I don't have a workstation. It requires that. Right click it. Get the required workstation. So, comes over here. Workstation. This one needs a woodworking station. And then you have an assembly station for putting together stuff. Bottom of that menu there shows you what operations that workbench can do. That one, 100% assemble stuff. This one is kind of the utility player. It is 25% efficient, but it can do 6 different things. But we need that for this, so we'll stick it in here. And we'll be conservative about our space. You don't want to be putting them willy-nilly because then you got to move stuff later on. So we'll just put it up against the wall. Now it will affect the mood of the room. Each room is differently scored for the mood. So it's going to cost 5 in noise, and you can counteract that with comfort items later on. We can do it now, but it just costs money. So I said, yeah, that's where I want it, and then I'm going to go order it. Here, come on the truck. Those guys get it done. We'll go to the planning mode again. So now we need to link this operation to a workstation, tell it where it can work at. I think I briefly mentioned billboards before. They can connect to different workstations. Well, I don't have a billboard yet, so I just need to link it directly. Okay, we're going to build there. So, the next tab, operation time, that's like your number of man hours needed to do this. Work time, that's more of how, that takes into consideration using multiple workstations and things like that, so it should always be shorter than OT, I believe. You have to do 3 things, you have to make 3 things. It's going to cost 18 coins in material, 0 in coins and estimated cost for workers based on that stuff. Okay. I'll get 3,000 out of doing this, so profit is huge in this one. I want you to make 3. I don't care where you import to. I only have 1 import bay, so if you had more, you could, select it however you wanted to. Doing 3 detail simple things. So let's execute. Okay. So it pauses when you're in workstation mode. So I mean blueprint mode. That's why that truck didn't make any more progress. These guys they're happy. Yay! Okay, if you guys could go open that up, please. You going? Yeah. Get you guys going. This should be our wood coming in, I believe. Alright, we have a workstation. Let's set up a zone for... See, it doesn't have anywhere to put the wood at. So let's set up a zone here. And we'll make it bigger. You can... There you go. That's for where you guys can put stuff. And we saw in the tech tree, we did not spend our point on the storage management. But we have another one. I don't know how we got one, but we got one. We have one available. Or did it not count as... Oh, I didn't. Okay, you got to double click it. Okay. The tutorial didn't have a tech tree. This is only... It showed you, hey, this is it, but you didn't really have to use it. So, all right, now I can set up billboards. So that wood got unloaded off the truck. Wood chunks stuck there. So you see that he already made one gnome. Went back to grab another. It's only one station, so you can't have two operators at one station, from what I believe. But while you guys are doing that, I will get another workbench. How about assembly station? Not needed for this product, but future ones will need it. Alright, the more your mood goes down, the less efficient and less productive your workers become. Alright, 2,800. You start off with, near 20,000, so, or maybe exactly 20,000 minus the time expense for your workers. And let's get some more break room stuff going. Let's get a coffee maker. Just being careful about our space and not putting stuff willy-nilly. The next one I want to get is going to be probably a break table. Yeah, 800, and it gives 6 coffee pots, whatever that is worth. Okay, so we have our 3 gnomes with the one he's carrying ready, so we just hit deliver. The truck will come and pick up the 3 gnomes. Can you rename these bays or not? Alpha, I assume the next one is going to be beta then, when we have a need for a second one. Okay, so we did the challenge here. Oh, it'll give us credit soon for completing that challenge. And until the market updates, we probably will not have another challenge unless it comes from Crazy Steve again. We can't do medium or advanced because we're not improved enough. Alright, let's just speed this up. Alright, goodbye. Alright, I just got the shipment of carved wood gnome. They look amazing. People are already eyeing them as they get unloaded. Hope we can keep this partnership running. Payment received $3,150. Gain experience $3,375. Excellent. I didn't finish ordering the coffee maker. That'll come. And then we can also look at the market for just... There's no challenges right now. But we can just look around here and take a look at the graph for each of these. This, they're going to have a description of each item here. Depending on what items you have unlocked, means different things will show up. And each of these has sort of, if you've taken a microeconomics class, it's sort of a modified supply and demand curve. This yellow one with the coins on it is the price that you'll get for each item. And this truck is the demand. So this pitchfork has no demand. If it's a red dot, it means there's, it's not going to be able to sell on the market that well. So you want something high on both of these bars. The yellow means it's particularly good right now, the smiley face. So a small shelf, decent price, and decent amount of ability to sell in the market. The market can take up to 49. And it'll only allow you to make up to what the market will take at the time. So, but this is also a small shelf, but it has different attributes. See, that is durability, and that is style. 2 and 10 points of each. Why is this different? They're both 2 and 10. I don't know. There's something different about them. That's why they show up as different icons here. But other things like 00 Quack is kind of low on both. And it'll have symbols up here to show you how in depth the assembly requirements are. This one takes wood and metal, small project size, and it can be mass produced. So let's do this one. We don't have any challenges. In general, we're going to defer to doing the challenges over the standard market. That way we can increase our standing with those clients and get more and better offers for them. So let's plan this product. It's got high on price and on demand. So, all right. So our target for this is 2 durability and 10 style. It shows you ranges here for each of these because you haven't made all the decisions you need to make to produce this product. So depending on the choices I make, I can go anywhere from 2 to 12 on durability. You don't gain any more money by going higher on any of these, but you do need to hit the targets. It might cost you more in materials or something like that to go over the target. So if you have some choices, obviously go to the cheaper ones just so you bring in a higher profit. So here is each operation, and then it's going to show you what actual item it is on either side of it. So they'll kind of alternate. So this is why I wanted to bring in that assembler, because most things are going to have assembly at the end. This straight cut, we'll link it to the workstation we need to use it for. And these are going to be simple choices at the beginning. Assembly, we're going to link that to here. We need to do raw wood. We'll see if we get a choice on that. Alright, I don't see any reason to go any more than the bare minimum there. See the max on durability went down from 12 because I made a choice as to which one I wanted to use. No, there's nothing to choose there. But we'll expand out this question mark. What do we want to do? Oops. And your choices a lot of times will depend on assembly. Okay. There. Your choices will depend a lot on. Oops, I might have chosen the wrong one there. We don't need to go that. We're too high on the durability right now. It just costs us more money. That requires an assembler. This requires, and you got to pay attention to what you're requiring. This one requires some molding. It's liquid dropping into like a cast. We don't have that ability yet, so we don't want to pick this one. We want to pick one of these two. And these are the same cost, I guess. I guess we'll use that one first. We will choose that one. Which one do we want to do here? Metal rod. I'd rather do wood. We don't. Double click on a node. I'll select all the nodes leading up to it. Okay, great. Okay, what are we going to use for wood? Cheap wood should be fine. Alright. So we've made all the choices we need. We have not linked up everything. That needs to be done here. And this needs to be done here. This is assembly. Has to be done over here. And it's smart enough to highlight which ones are available, which ones cannot do that item. So we're all good to go. We meet the durability, but and a little bit more. We just meet the style. I think we are good to go. And how many do we want? Let's we can deliver up to 49. Let's go with 20, just so we can get some cash in the door. We'll see if we can get all that stuff. So that's good to go. My supplies are coming. And we got plenty of money there. So let's get our break room further furnished. Get a break table. It takes a decent amount of space just for walking room around it. I'll just put it in the corner here. Yeah, cost me 800 coins. Okay, let's get another one of these going too. Another woodworking station. Like a metalworking station, also 25% efficient, can do 5 different things. I don't think I have anything with metal in this one. You can always go into the plans. Go in the corner, planning mode. No, we chose wood all intentionally, so these are all can be done on those 2 stations. So let's get out of that. All right, our table is coming in. Open up, please. There we go. Okay. We'll get ourselves another woodworking station. It won't fit there. The wall's not big enough. Just rotate it. Come along here. Good. Another almost 2,500 coins. He's tired, so he's going to go get a coffee. They take care of themselves when they need a break. They take a break. They don't ever go home. They work 24 hours a day. They are very dedicated employees here, and I am quite the slave master, I guess. There is no parking lot. They don't get to drive home. There's no mass transit to take them home. They just live for this job. Essentially. Or it could be that the developers didn't want to complicate the game with that and have everybody leave at once and have to come back in the morning. Yeah. They work continuously, so that person workers. I have Lily Brown. Okay. And George. George is the one with the beard, I would assume. Because Lily sounds like a lady's name, and generally is. They're cute little things and hop around, and they get tired and stuff. So, right now I only have one zone. We didn't research it in the tree, so that one zone has to hold anything that needs to be stored or anything like that. Oops, not to get out of it, not to rotate. You can, oops, like those zones. Eventually, I'll be able to specialize what those zones are. Gotta stay away from those buttons. Okay, so you can make one just for exports. You can make one for intermediate stuff for the workstations. I could probably use another worker, but these are only 2.5% done over the 20 that I asked for. What's the market looking like? It hasn't updated yet. Market updates in 21 hours. Q and E are not to be touched unless I really need to see something. So how about decorations? Priority lens. Oh, okay. Obstruction lens shows you what areas are easiest to walk through, what areas are hardest. Red is bad, blue is good. Makes sense? Room effect lens. So we can see the mood. -15 in here. There's nothing going on other than storage, so that's fine. And then here's for the break room. Alright. It's hard to see with that little double line there. And repairs state lens. These machines will break down over time the more they get used. Okay, and what is this? Workstation priority. They all have equal priority because I didn't change them. Okay. Oh, let's go into this one and let's go into the planning mode. Get all of these that are currently working. Link them to, oops, I wanted to link it to multiple things. I think that's where we need to, oops, where we need to put in a billboard. Break room, zones. I have the billboard. Nice billboard in the shop. Basic. Billboard. Here we go. So let's put you somewhere. Put it over here. Costs us 100, but that way we can get both of these workstations that we have now. Probably won't. Yeah, I can't do it until it gets delivered. Let's. Once I get set up, I'll speed up time again. Otherwise, we're sitting here waiting for quite a while. Alright, go take care of that. Once you're done with your break. Okay. I want to unassign everything to that one. That way we can assign everything to the billboard. Link this to... Nope, you're not allowing... Okay, billboard's not set up yet. Try this again. Billboard. Link together that one. Link together that one. Oops, shift. Click on a workstation to link it. Hold shift and click to link several times. Shift and... Excellent. Thank you for the tooltip. Okay. Why aren't you working? I'm hitting shift and click. Linked workstation. Okay. This one and that one. They're both highlighted. Hard to see, but it's right above the menu there. We can do it this way. There and there. Okay, they're both attached, but they're not currently doing anything because I think because I had everything initially going to this one workstation. Open this up. We will move this over here. Or let's move it to the billboard. That way you can assign it to whoever's free. Move that to the billboard as well. You're working on that one. Okay, oops. So now this one is free, and he's going to grab some, use it at this workstation. There we go. Now we got things going faster. Speed up time just to... Now they're moving super fast. But my cash is depleting faster because time is going by faster, so we're under 10,000 now. But we're getting products done. We're up to 9.8%, 10% done with this. I have 2 workers. I might want to look into getting another worker. Once we have more than 2 things to do at once. So they're doing great as they are. Oops. This one, see, needs to be repaired a bit. It's starting to spark. There we go. How's that one? See, that one hasn't been used as much, so it's okay. I think it blows up if you get like below the red or something. Any of the operators can fix the machines that they are working on. So there we are using the assembly station now. Okay. We could create another zone over here for... We're not currently using that space. They don't have to go walking all the way over there. And they generally put things in the closest spot that they can. Try to minimize their walking time. We're at day 5 already. Herb's rankings. We went up already. 42,000 net worth. Cool. Dots on there indicate how much they are able to serve the needs of the workers. If you get too many down too low, then they won't be able to get refreshed and won't be effective on their brakes, and then they'll keel over. So it's an indication that you need to get more stuff for the brake room. Oops, we need some repair again. This one could use some too. It's getting low. Okay. We did ask for a huge amount of product because we had the cash to survive the temporary thing, and once you sell it, you get a whole bunch of money back. So because we knew it was going to be profitable. The market's got some new stuff because the market update happened. Challenges. We have a challenge to get a sandbox kit. Crazy Steve again. He wants 14 units. Rewards, not that much for 14 units. Reputation is huge, though. And you only have 2 days to accept... 2 days to get it done. 2 days, 6 hours. But we should do it. Let's create a plan. We have to go 6 and 6, durability and style for this one. So this will need a new ability. This will need the injection press. Costs 2,300. Got it. Obstruction. Thank you. So let's get that. Can we stick that one in here? No, not enough room. Okay. We will stick it over here. drag the mood down a bit some more. That's fine. Get it ordered and get it over here. Decoration items to make your worker more efficient. Got it. How about we'll put a cactus up. Improve the mood a bit. You need some repair again. Alright, get back to our planning mode. Not dollar horse. What? I'm not trying to make that. I'm trying to make... Oh. Oh, I've got it on triple speed. And it's... The challenge changed. Oops. I just ordered a machine I don't really need right now with that injection press. Darn it. Oh well. Okay, I might get out of planning mode and just sell that then. 1380 and no. Let's continue as we are. And instead of taking the loss of 1200, just or almost 1200, just on trying to resell that. We'll get these products done, get them sold. What I should have done is make these in batches, which means you work on the first 5 all the way to completion, then go back, work on the next 5 all the way to completion. That way you can get stuff out the door and we're not fighting for use of the assembler at the end. Probably would have been a better idea. Those are 3/4 done now. Okay. Like most of these automation games, the part in the beginning is where you're going the slowest. You're learning how everything's put together and everything like that. I like how the walls, depending on your view, and I'm scrolling back, they hide or reveal themselves. If they're not really focusing on that area, the wall comes up so you can see it again. Pretty neat. I mean, yes, a lot of this stuff is cartoonish in this game on purpose, but there's a lot of purpose-driven programming put into this game. Yes, need some repair again. Getting kind of low. Okay. My people are working quite efficiently. I can use some more room decorations, but I'm getting low on funds. And the 3,500. We're gonna get the small shelves. So 9 are completely completed now. So they're getting there. We got all the first level stuff. Now we're getting towards the final ingredient. And I got an achievement on Steam. Starting out. Yay. Okay. We can sell these at any time, but I just want to sell them all at once. And I didn't even look at the market of whether or not these are... Oh, these dropped in price considerably. Yikes. Right now I do not have... Whoop. Right. I need the cash, so I will deliver all of them. That was not good. Not good. That drop. Demand's way up there, but I don't have the efficiency yet to get these things done faster. Oops. Rotated, meant to hit escape. Okay, so we got some cash from there. Not nearly where we want to be, but we have workstations all over the place now, so let's take a look and drop us back to normal speed, please, because we're not doing anything. Let's see what we need. Challenges. Large shelf. I need some new ones. 15 would do it. Yeah, we can do that. 15 units. Create a plan. Should be a lot like this shelf we just made, but they were small. Okay, expand out this one. We need to go for 2 and 6. Cheap is fine here. Those. There we go. Glue can be done at the workstation. Okay, what type of wood do we want? Cheap is fine. We're currently over. Our ranges are currently over, so we're okay. And cheap wood as well. These are all can be attached to these guys, so attach it to the billboard to get it to both. Okay, good. Here needs it. Assembly, okay, yeah. Gotta be done there. And what are we missing? Good. Execute. We're good. Start the project. Oh, that's just that little dot supposed to be that arrow, but it's right next to each other, so it's all good to go. I think these guys, 2 people should be able to handle most of this stuff. I didn't batch this stuff either, did I? Darn it. Anyways, you need 15 to complete the contract anyway, so. What does this button do? I'm not sure that is a button. It's a label of some sort. Project overview. Alright. So that one gets 40% of the usage. Right. Let's just see if these total up to 100. 75 and... no. Oh, it keeps changing all the time. No, well, here we go. 40% on average. Times 2 would be 80 plus the 20. Alright, so it does that up to 100%. It splits up to 100% as to which stations are using. And I think they're changing because these 2 are being used currently, and I think the initial weight was how they were expected to be used or something like that. Alright. Not exactly sure, but that's just what I'm guessing on that stuff. So we're at that point where I said we quit around 45 minutes on each episode, plus or minus a few minutes each time. But I will see you in the next episode, and thank you for being here yet again. I appreciate you. Enjoy.